Oh. All right, guys. I've got to remember where we were at, but I think that the team was just chilling. We got Granny Sniffles, Bugs Bunny, Roadrunner, Foghorn Leghorn, and Daffy Duck. Level cap. The level cap's not 41, is it? No, I changed the level cap in a different thing. That's right. Let me adjust. Let me adjust. Let me get things pulled up. I'm forgetting some stuff. Tantan, what the flip up tie? Not much. Not much. It's good vibes. How about you? How was the day? How was Tuesday? Oh, how does it feel to be a subscriber, man? How does it feel? Let me get this pulled up. And we were... I believe we were here. Yeah, that looks right. Feeling like $100? Heck yeah. Love it. Okay. If I remember right, we were setting ourselves up to do a little bit of a challenge. Oh, also let me adjust. Let me put you behind me. Just gonna fix that one real quick. All right. Yeah, I know where we're at. I got us. So we had just gotten set up, and we were going to do this. We got a little bit of a fireworks show. Did some more research on my historical project. I told you about that, right? I don't think you did. I don't think you told me about that. What's going on? What was it? Or is it? Look at us. We got a little sunset here with, this isn't Serena, is it? What's this girl's name? Serena's the other one, if I remember right. Hello? Never watched fireworks alone before? I'm working with my hometown's historical society to present an exhibit. That's awesome, dude. What's like the theme that you're going for in terms of the exhibit? That's gonna be super cool. Hall of Mayors, heck yeah. Not gonna be about Mike Trout? Yeah, I set us up to just immediately... I don't think I've ever noticed that Furfrau joke right there before, but that is kind of insane. Set us up immediately to have a little fireworks date night with this girl. All mayors of the city that passed away. Wow, that's cool. That's awesome, man. Are you like pretty involved when it comes to the like your hometown's historical society and those groups? Like, I guess that's kind of an admin thing. I'm not 100% sure. Mike Trout may or may not have been mentioned. Can't hide it from the people. You got your knee pads?
Should I bring them?
Yeah. You don't have to wear them to go, but like bring them.
I also lost my phone.
I know where it is. I hid her phone. I forgot about that. Do you need it before you go?
Yeah.
Okay. It is...
Do you want to grab it and they'll tell me where it is?
It's fine. I'll hide it somewhere else next time. It is in the Fairlife milkshake containers above the shakes.
Am I going to be able to reach?
Maybe. All right, we got the poke flute. We got the poke flute, guys. What's up? She was needing some inspiration, so I hit her phone. That's kind of what was going on there. I have not been reading what's going on. Oh, we got Protect, though. Protect is actually massive. If we're going to, like, this run is going to need some Protect. I think it's going to be really, really good. Let me turn this down. This feels like it's... There we go. Be right there. The mayor, when Mike Trout first started for the Angels, passed away, so he'll probably be mentioned in that one. Wow, that's got to be tough to miss, like, most of Mike Trout's career. All right. Yeah, to miss most of Mike Trout's career just right as he was getting going. Like that's one of the goats. That is truly one of the goats. All right. But yeah, dude, that's going to be so cool. What's the is this how you get out? Yeah. When is it like released, I guess, or whatever it is? Like what's the plan for the exhibit long term? Or yeah, I guess kind of long term. When does it get released? All that good stuff. He's been alive since the 2020s. He passed recently, unfortunately. Gotcha. That's at least he got to see Mike Trout. All right. I set us up right to watch that fireworks show, and then we get to go battle this little demon over here. Let me make sure everybody's full health. Okay. I think let's go Granny to start. I don't really know what the whole plan will be, but I feel like we got good potential. October 17th is the local festival for the mayoral election. Nice. So you got 2 months. A little over 2 months. That's quick turnaround. Are you ready? You got it dialed in? Let's hype it up. Gotcha. From your thing? Yep. All right, my guy said feels nice to get the flute in the hands. Look at that, dude. Hitting those beats. 66 days I got a plan. I'm working on it. Nice. Good. Wild Snorlax appeared. Let's get it. All right, I'm not sure if this thing has rest. I'm making it an executive decision that we have to take it out, so have fun. You should get plastered for a stream one night. Travis, we're going to do that eventually. I'm sure it'll happen eventually. Not like plastered, but we'll have a fun stream. Does that have lick? Was that really... Did it just lick? Me mom is helping me out. All right. Are you British? Is that what's going on, Tantan? Maybe that's... Why do chicks glob makeup on like they're using paint rollers? Well... It's probably because paint rollers are just pretty expensive, and that's kind of the only way that you really get to use that emotion. You get to do the paint roller feeling.
Sorry, I moved your thing.
It's okay. All right, have fun. It's funny I used to do it for RuneScape, dude. That sounds like a very good time. I feel like I've even got Travis. I don't know, you've been around before, but I've got the boot. We could definitely have a good stream. Have some brews, have some apple juices. We're going to just lower this guy's attack until he can't really hurt us. And then we'll just use non-physical moves. I'm British in heritage, but my family is from America. Just like using alternative words sometimes, you know. I feel that. We'll Thunderwave here. Nice. And now we're just going to Thundershock quite a few times, hoping he doesn't crit. The question is... What are you choosing to drink, Travis? That's the real question. Pink Wolf streamer, keep up the good work. Hey, thanks, Pink Wolf. I appreciate that. Hope you have a lovely day. Oh my gosh. Are you dropping likes as well? Getting us that hydrate goal. Cheers. Cheers. Appreciate the support. Is it true like in Beerfest, the funnel of the boot? I'm not sure. I wish this had like a handle, but it is just a glass boot. Wow, that did no damage. Jesus. Oh my gosh, 90 likes, almost 160 likes. Cheers. There's 2. And there's 3. I like to amp up and motivate the smaller streamer lives every couple days. Hey, I appreciate it. I just popped in for a while. Awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate all the support. We got raided yesterday on Twitch. It's been a good couple days. Oh my gosh. We just shot up in likes. Cheers. We did just take a little bit of damage. What moves do you have? I need to remember all these things. Okay. Not as important right now. Let's go... Bugs Bunny, I think, actually has a good move for this. Yeah, we go Charm, and then we just Bubble Beam him. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, what do you stream? Pink Wolf, also cheers. We got to... Oh my gosh, we're at 500 likes. Let me catch up. Cheers. Melty Wang also dropping likes. Appreciate you guys popping in. You're going to have to compete if you're going to keep up in likes, because Paulie and some of the other guys I'm sure will come in and drop 3,000 likes. So I appreciate it. Tan, we got our first sub on Twitch yesterday. It was pretty sick. It was pretty sick. We got rated. Somebody dropped a sub. It was awesome. Wow. That thing is beefy. A little bit of everything right now. I'm doing Red Dead Online using the Red M server. Nice. What, Bubble Beam I don't think drops anything. Bubble drops speed, but it's already paralyzed. I don't think we need to worry about that. We just do damage. I feel like a lot of people are playing Red Dead right now, which I've never played before. Do you think it's worth popping into and dropping? I don't know. You don't drop in like in Fortnite, huh? That's not the game. What's the game where you oh my gosh, this thing has a citrus berry. What is the game where you are like there's like a bad guy who puts people on hooks and you have to like escape the bad guy kind of thing? Oh, it's worth it. I like the Red M server though because it's highly modded. Gotcha. I feel like the big mods are big right now. Like you've got GTA is not as big anymore, but there was a time, especially when GTA 6 comes around, I'm sure that's going to be huge. So I'm trying to think of what that game is. Tan, do you know? Hey, technically there's a Papa Bear in Looney Tunes. Dude, you've got the team. You've got the team. Pink Wolf, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. You've got the team at the bottom of the Twitch. So we've got 6 members so far. Our total team is there. We took off the 2 humanoid people on the or not humanoids, humans. We took off the 2 humans on the Looney Tunes team, but other than that, we've got our whole thing. That is it. Because otherwise we could have like 80 characters. I was looking up the amount of Looney Tunes characters, and it was just kind of insane. Oh my gosh, 1,300 likes, guys. Thank you. Yeah, I was looking it up. I was like, that's too many characters. But I have decided something, and I would love the help. I would love the help from Tantan. We've got. I think I'm gonna start doing a series where we do like. What console was the game on? For the one I was talking about, it was. I think it's just a PC game. A lot of people play it on PC. It might have been on other game or other consoles, but most of my friends that played it on PC. I want to say it was something like, I think it was Dead by Daylight. Is that what it was? You know what I'm talking about? Jesus, this thing is bulky. Oh my gosh. Hope we don't get crit. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, Dead by Daylight I think is what it was called. But I want to do a series where we're basically playing as somebody who is like assembling a team based on either a movie or a show or something. Like I was thinking for the next one after the Looney Tunes, it could be like a Bug's Life movie. So we just do like a Pokemon for all of the bugs in a Bug's Life or something like that. I feel like that would be a very fun premise for like long-term stuff. We just think of different movies and then I can plot the teams around them. And you play as all the horror characters. Exactly. That's what I was thinking of. Pink Wolf dropping 1,400, or no, that's Melty Wang dropping 1,400 likes. SpongeBob would be sick, actually. Who would the characters be? So it's like Sandy, Mr. Krabs, it's Pearl, it's Plankton. Is there a Plankton Pokemon? Who would be the Plankton Pokemon? Also, the Sponge is just like a little tough, but yeah, who would be the Plankton Pokemon is the real question, huh? 2 more. I think 2 more bubbles should get the job done. Maybe 3. Oh, it's got max special defense. It's got amnesia, too. That is the issue. Look at that. A crit. We love to see it. The tiny fish. Oh, Wishy-Washy? Dude, Wishy-Washy is goated. Wishy-Washy's so good. There we go. We finally beat the Snorlax after, like, 10 minutes. That's all we've been doing all stream. All right. But yeah, I was thinking like Bug's Life. Toy Story would be cool, but they're all kind of humanoid. Melty Wang says 1.7. Ouch. You did great work. You did great work. That is definitely, that's worth another hydrate. Cheers. We're catching up. We need a heal. We've got battles coming up that I am a little concerned about. The one from Sun and Moon that turns into the big fish made a smaller fish. Yeah, that's wishy-washy. Yeah, I used that for the Pipsqueak playthrough. That I don't remember if you were here for that. I think that was pretty early on. But we did that for the Pipsqueak playthrough, and it was very good. I really like wishy-washy. Which would work because of that one time Plankton brought his family to help steal the Krabby Patty secret formula. Dude, that one time, that's the most I've sent. I don't know what that equals. Dude, it's just equals support, man. I don't know that likes really do much besides put the word out there that this person is streaming and should be broadcasted more. But I appreciate it. It basically, yeah, it just gives all the people a little bit of a notification. Okay. Which route is this? This is Route 6, right? No, that's Route 6. Is that Route 6? Yeah. Maybe? Hold on. Where's the town map? That's Route 6. Okay. So, on Route 6, we need to find... Oh, we also have that. Hold on. I'm catching up. I'm catching up on everything. We got... Where is he? Where's the boy? I can't find him. There he is. Roadrunner. Roadrunner. We did get the Doduo. I don't know if you saw that. Roadrunner has been added to the team. I think that was there the last time. Auxiliary Tentacle for Squidward. Is there a Starfish Pokemon? I mean, Starmie. Definitely crab Pokemon. Quillfish for Mrs. Puff. Oh, that'd be good. It's just a water run plus a squirrel. it's just a water team plus a squirrel. That would be pretty sick. Okay, we need to go up to Route 6. We need to catch one Pokemon, and then we'll be caught up on everything. All right. Gosh, for whatever reason, this area right there just really slows down my computer. Melty, I'm going to go watch TV. Have a good stream. Thanks, Melty. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by and dropping likes. I did battle all these people. I took care of everything earlier. Otherwise, it would have been a lot of work. All right. Sentret is not who we want. Oddish is not who we want. I'm trying to think of who else would be good for SpongeBob in terms of like, because you can't, it's hard to do a Nuzlocke. Maybe you just Nuzlocke it with the 6 main characters that we just said, but you don't Nuzlocke it. Hey, let's go. That's who we were looking for. We've got Esper, and you know what that means. Let me drop a, that's not going to do any damage. Let's just throw a Pokeball, see how this goes. Quick ball. Don't mind if I do. Lock it in. Easy. All right. Should we do a guy, David Hasselhoff from the SpongeBob SquarePants movie? Esper, this is going to be, I've planned this one out. This is Sylvester. Esper the Sylvester, or Sylvester the Esper. There we go. Transfer to the box. Oh, Foghorn Leghorn evolving? We love to see that. We love to see that. That's huge. And we can actually let Pokemon evolve now. I feel like half the time I can't let them evolve. I almost immediately pressed B when that showed up on my screen. Okay. Let's get out of here. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't adjust the level cap, did I? Yeah. Give me 2 seconds. Let me just pull up the second gym leader. Where are we at? Jesus. Yeah, it's 25. Okay, that's what I thought. 25. Let me adjust the level cap here. All right. I am all caught up everywhere that needs to be caught up. Let's see. What else could we do, Tantan? What else is like, or what's like another good option? I feel like the Looney Tunes is a classic. Oh yeah, this is where they show me the daycare. Oh, corefish? Dude, as a crab, corefish would be really good. Okay, what? Oh. This is Route 7. I think I can kind of just try to avoid all the trainers here. This is... Here we are. Okay. We've just got a bunch of Smeargles. Yeah, we can avoid these guys. Oh, we can't avoid them. But that's okay. They've got 2 Smeargles. Okay. Let me turn up... I feel like the music can be turned up a little bit. Okay, we go... I think we just go for one of them. And just do some damage, huh? Let's just see... Let's see what happens. Little helping hand action. Don't mind if I do. Okay, that was a crit. I was like, that's a lot of damage. Metal Claw. I forgot we're Psychic Fairy in this. Granny's Psychic Fairy. That was a little scary. Okay, we're learning something new. We're learning something new. Let's go Roadrunner here. And I actually... Yeah, it's still Thundershock. Still Thundershock on that Smeargle. Jenna popping in, dropping likes. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Let me give you... I'll hydrate for you. Cheers, Jenna. Thank you. I was thinking like Teen Titans would be cool for one of those playthroughs. Jenna with the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a lovely, lovely Tuesday. Let's go for a Fury attack on this one, and we'll quick attack the other one. Just get it out of the way. One of the movies... What was the other movie that I was thinking of? Or TV show? What was it? I had like a list in the back of my mind. Oh, it was Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid would have been a good one as well. I feel like just a water run would be pretty insane with all the mons that you could get. Like Flounder, you could get Sebastian, you could get Little Mermaid. Oh, Marvel would be good. We do a Pokemon for each one, like an Avenger run. Oh, we designate a Pokemon as Captain America depending on all of it. Electro Ball is really nice. I think we can get rid of Play Nice. Yeah. It's just Growl. It's just weak Growl. Oh. What would be the Captain America Pokemon? That's the true question. Oh, there we go. There we go. Roadrunner's my goat. Roadrunner's so good. Ash Run, where you use Ash's anime teams. I feel like people have done that before. I think that's my only issue with that, but I feel like it is probably very fun. I'm a guy who just really thinks... I like to try and be as creative as possible, so I'm not like using other people's stuff. But I think an Ash Run would be very fun. That could be one that we just did as a side quest. Yes, finally Bugs Bunny evolving. Huge. That's a Meryl. We just got a Meryl. Aquatail? Aquatail's goated. Let's get rid of Slam. Aquatail's so strong. We don't really... Like, Slam is nice. I think we have huge power on this guy. Let me be sure. Yeah, we do have huge power, which is super good. Disney, Lion King. Lion King is actually a really good one. I like that a lot. Lion King would be super good. Jungle Book. I think there's something that could be done with Jungle Book. Lion King would be super good. I don't know if there's a hyena Pokemon. I guess Mightyena. Like Poochyena, Mightyena. Okay, we just walked there. Just gonna avoid that guy. Tarzan. Tarzan's just all gorillas though, right? We just get like 18 gorillas and call it a Pokemon team. It's just the what's like a gorilla Pokemon? Do we? I guess Rillaboom is the gorilla Pokemon, huh? Yeah, that's just Rillaboom. Oh my gosh, Jake popping in, dropping likes. Appreciate it, Jake. Thank you. Slacking. Isn't Slacking supposed to be a sloth? Okay. I mean, we'll go 2v2. This is an easy one. Oh, you right. What can I say? I think it's actually supposed to be like King Kong related. Yeah, I think Slacking is it's King Kong related. I think that would be, if I did that, that would be like the one special one. Like I would get a Slacking as well as a couple others. There's the fire, water, grass monkeys. Oh, that's a good call out. Good call out. Like Simisage, Simipour, Simisear. Okay, Pikachu and Corphish. Let's go. Wow, everybody is weak to this Pikachu except for Sniffles. Sniffles is coming in clutch. The fighting monkeys. Which ones are the fighting monkeys? Guys, which ones are the fighting monkeys? Low-key, this Fletchling's gonna get taken out. The duo. Are you talking Sock and Throw? No. Those guys aren't monkeys, are they? I think from Sun and Moon. Oh! Pangoro and Oranguru. You're right. You're totally right. Let's Electro Ball this Corphish and get it out of here. Why are you attacking the Corphish? You know I can deal with that thing. Pangoro is a panda. Not Pangoro. Passimian. Sorry, Passimian. You're right, Kaizo Police. I just was thinking of a different one. I just said the wrong Pokemon. Passimian is what I was thinking of. The quarterback and the guru. Great call out, Tantan. We'll quick attack this thing. Oh, you know what we need to do today? Let me pull it up. I got this. Hold on. All right, there we go, perfect. And let me make this guy, hold on, unlock yourself. Make this guy a little bigger for us. Oh, this is the same one, hold on. Why is this not updated? Why is this not updated? Oh, do I just play new game? We do one a day. We'll do one a day, guys. So we're doing the Squirtle. What the Squirtle is, for those of you that were not here yesterday, the Squirtle is basically just... Aren't those also bears and not monkeys? Passimian and Oranguru? Or which ones are you talking about? You're not on daily? Do I have to go to daily? Here. There we go. All right. Let's do it, folks. We got to guess this Pokemon. What do we think first? Should we use... Pikachu feels kind of like the lame guess, if I'm being real. But I feel like we should use what we're on. Electric. Oh, the Fighting Bears. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I always go with Gastrodon. Did you do today's? Tantan, did you do today's? You got to be honest with me. Should we go for an electric type, Kaizo Police? I feel like we could do that. Let's go... No? Okay, then let's do Gastrodon. Little water ground action. I can get behind that. All right, it is later than Gen 4, not water or ground, smaller and lighter than Gastrodon. Okay. So from that, I immediately think Gen 7. We want to hit that middle ground. Let's think. So, Togedemaru is the immediate first thing that comes to my head. That's the electric type that Kaizo Police is talking about. Togedemaru, easy peasy. It's tiny. Okay, so Gen 5 or 6, not electric steel. Digitized Gastrodon is always my first pick. Gotcha. So it is not electric steel, not water ground. Gen 5 or 6, smaller than a Togedemaru. That is pretty small. That's really small, right? It's 0.3. So it's in the Pipsqueak playthrough category. That's a good sign for me. Let's do one that only is one type. No hints. You better zip it, Tantan. Maybe a baby bug. Yeah, I'm thinking if it's Gen 5, that's like I still want to do a single typing just because that would give us if this is if it's a solo type or a dual type. So I think we want to do something like that if it's just like a pure bug type. So Waddle is a Gen 5, but that's bug grass, I think. It's definitely not Groudon. That's my only hint. Tantan, I said no hints, man. I said no hints. Jesus. What's a Gen 6 bug? I mean, we're playing Gen 6. What's the Gen 6 bug? That is Scatterbug, right? That's actually too big. Is Scatterbug too big? Wow. It's good to know. Is Spupa too big? Yeah, it's the same size, right? Togedemaru is 0.3 meters, and otherwise it would say equal. So you gotta think even smaller, like a 0.2 meters, 0.1 meters. Oh, it's not electric. I was like Joltik. Joltik is goated. Dwebble? Oops. Still 0.3. What about like Roggenrola? Nope, that's 4. We're struggling, guys. I got this surprisingly quick. Is it like Venipede? No, that's bigger. It's a tough one. Tantan, you zip it. Zip it over there. Kaizo Police and I are thinking it through. Let's see. Tynamo? It's not Tynamo. We did guess Togedemaru. Tynamo is, I believe, electric type, right? Yeah, electric none. It is small. That's a good call. Actually, Timpole would match Gastrodon. It's okay, brother. Let's think. What about like Phantump or what's the other one? What's the other guy? The little pumpkin dude. It's not Gorgeist. It's the pre-evolution of Gorgeist. We can get this. We can get this in 3. Let me cook here a little bit. What is the starter? The starters from Gen 1 or Gen 5. Tepig, Oshawott, Snivy. Gen 6 are Fennekin, Froakie, and Chespin. I don't think any of those are all pretty big. Yeah. Maybe it's... Oh, Flabebe might be goated. Flabebe is a great guess. Let's do it. Oh, so close. So it is a fairy type, so that's just like Floette. Yeah, it's just Floette. Nice. Great work, team. Great work, team. Tantan, I can't believe you got that quick. But that's some solid work. Flabebe is a great guess. All right, quick Pokedoku. For those of you that don't know, here, I'll zoom in a little bit. For those of you that don't know the Pokedoku, we basically have to fill in these boxes with Pokemon that are the same as, like, the two corresponding things that are in each box, right? So this has to be a fire ground type, and the real goal in this is you want to be as unique as possible. You want to have a really low percentile. So like a fire ground, you've got Nummel, Camerupt, you've got, I don't know, those were the first two things that came to my head. We can think more about it, but those were just like the first two. I guess Sylveon is my second guess. That's like, that got you a lot there, because that's Gen 6 and Fairy type. Like, that hit all three, and then you just had to think about it for a sec. But that is a really good guess. Growlithe. Are you thinking Hisuian Growlithe? Because that's Fire Rock, right? But Fire Hisui Growlithe would be a great call out. You could also do Typhlosion here. Fire Kalos, looking at top left corner. Yeah, you could do Arcanine, Growlithe. Are there any other fire type Hisui forms? Let's think about this. Let's really think about this one. Just them three? Really? Then we probably have to go Growlithe, right? Oops. I was not typing. Growlithe Hisui. Let's do it. So bad at Pokemon past Gen 4. I feel like I play enough. Okay, so 34%. So that is more than a third. So it wasn't the best guess, but it was still good. Still good. That is interesting. People do like to kind of play this to try and be as unique as possible. So at this point, people probably thought Growlithe was the most uncommon. Ghost Hisui, that is... It's not Sneasler, it's not Cleavor. I haven't even played Hisui, or I haven't played Legends Arceus. It's not like Avalugg. Ooh, that's a great call. Zoroark. Are those the only two? I think so. Yeah, let's go Zorua. I think that's better. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, dual type Hisuian form. That's any Hisuian, really. I think, what's like the least commonly thought of Hisuian type? We can think about that one. Kalos, fire type. That is Fletchinder, Talonflame. That is... what are they called? Litleo and Pyroar. That is... Is that really... That can't be it. I mean, you could do the starters. You could do... Ooh, Quillfish is a great call out. Or Overquill, right? That's what it's called? Or I guess that's its evolved form. Or Electrode. Electrode I always forget about. Always forget about Hisuian Electrode. Is there a Hisuian Voltorb? Yeah, there is Hisuian Voltorb. That would be a good guess, too. We'll save that. Kalos, fire types. Who's the Elite Four member Malva has... She's got 4, and I'm trying to remember what they are. Kalos ghost type is you go with one of the swords. You go with Aegislash, Doublade, or what's the lone one or the single one? I don't remember. Can't remember off the top of my head. What's another Kalos ghost type? That's the one everybody thinks of immediately. I think we go Litleo. No. I'm not sure that Litleo... I'm going to go Fletchinder here. The legendaries are Dark Flying and Fairy and Dragon Ground. Pansear. Pansear is Gen 5. Pansear is Unova. Otherwise, great call out. That is... I guess it's not Fire Ground. Let's go Fletchinder here. Okay, that's pretty solid. Are there any Fire Ground starters? I'm thinking of later ones. Skeledirge is a no. Who's Gen 8? That's Scorbunny, Raboot, and Cinderace. Those are all just pure fire types. Ghost Ground is fun. Is that Golurk? No Fire Ground starter. Yeah, I didn't think so. Is this Golurk, Ghost Ground, or Golett? I believe so. Oops. I think I'm gonna do it. Huge get. Let's keep thinking. Dual type ground. What do we think? Kalos, dual type Kalos Pokemon. Oh, Sandygast, great call. We can check and see. After this, we'll check and see once we get them all, and we can see which one's like the most uncommon. Gosh, Fire Ground. All I can think of is Numel and Camerupt right now. Yeah, Palossand was a great call out too. Ghost Kalos. Was Sandygast? Were those Kalos? I don't think so. Were they? I think they were Alola. But we could do Palossand here. I have no clue reasons. That's all good. Yeah, Numel. I think we can do that. I think Palossand's really good here because people would get it in the ghost ground type. So it's kind of like a backdoor ground type, you know? Yeah, that's a really good one. Really good there. Fire ground. Sandygast. Is Sandygast ghost ground? I'm not sure. We can check. Well, afterwards. Fire ground. Let's go Numel here. Let's go Numel. That's actually not even that bad. What is the main fire ground type? It's probably just Camerupt and something else. Hisuian dual type. We'll go Overquill. Or no, let's do Electrode. Or Voltorb. Voltorb Hisui. Huge get. 4.1, that's really good there. And then dual type Kalos and a ghost type from Kalos. I want to get something that's not part of the sword line. I just can't think of what they are. What about... It's not any of the starters. It's, Oh, Alolan Marowak would have been really good for like a ghost type for a different one, but sadly that's just not the case. What else could it be? I think we just kind of have to. I think we go Doublade here. Aegislash, Evo Tree. Yeah, what's the first one? I can't remember what the first one is. Oh, Mega could be good. Like a Mega originating from Kalos. Because I don't think it counts like Mega Lucario as a Kalos mon. But if there's a Mega, like a Mega Sableye would be really good if it counted. I don't think that it does, but that's a really good question. Yeah, let's go Doublade. That's the one I can think of right now. I can't think of the first one. Can you guys think of the first evolution of the Aegislash tree? Honedge, that's right. Honedge, let's do it, Kaizo Police. Sticking with it. That's good. That's really good. We'll take that 100% of the time. Okay, next up, finally, Kalos dual type. Here is where we actually go Doublade. Skiddo for dual type. Nah, we double down. We go with the ghost type from Kalos. I'm all in. 2.3. Perfect. Okay. Let's check it out. Let's see how we did. So the most common was Doublade. Are there a lot of ghost types in this? Oh, I forgot about Phantump and Trevenant. There's the 2 Aegislash types. That's interesting. Pumpkaboo is what I was thinking of earlier. Forgot about that one. Hoopa? I didn't know Hoopa was ghost type. And then you've got all the different Gourgeist sizes. That's why there's a bunch of them. Okay. I'm okay with that. Did we get any of the least common? No. Oh, we got Numel. Actually, that's crazy. And the fact that Arcanine Hisui was the least common one for the fire one is kind of insane. We were close on the Fletchinder get. Can't believe Talonflame was least common. That's wild. Okay. All right. Well, with that, let's resume the run. Let's resume the actual playing of Pokemon. Good work, everybody. Good work. Nice job, Fletchling. Let's finish this out. That game is cool. I like it. I used to, when I was like working in the office more, I'm not currently working in the office a bunch, but when I was working in the office more, I would do that every day. So I feel like it's a fun stream game for sure. I want to use Electro Ball here. Wow, really hit the mark there, Flabebe. Digging these intermissions. we gotta get more games on the docket. Quick game intermission. All right, made it through that. Next up is going to be, we battled them. Next up is Connecting Cave. Connecting Cave, I think there's a mon that we can get in here, right? No, there is not. Okay, we keep it going. Had we done this fight, we would have thought of Flabebe earlier. Exactly, the exact wrong time to do that. That's kind of crazy. That's 100% what would have happened. We just stunted on him, though. Easy. Me and Serena putting in that work. Let me drop a heal. Just gotta get the boys up. And Sniffles. The boys and Sniffles. Alright. And I believe I've gotten everything that was needed to get. We have Cut, I think? Nope, never mind. One of these, I don't think we can go through up here, if I remember right. We'll check it out. We'll check it out. Hello? Oh. The fact that she was looking at me like that, there's also Pokedol. What is Pokedol basically the same thing as the Squirtle, or is that a little different? Is that like first gen? We can bust that out. Let's drop a Confusion. Let's let Granny cook a little bit. I think, let me look. I'll pull it up. Pokedol, we could run a Pokedol in a little bit. I support that. I'm down to run a little Pokedol. We could do another intermission. Just look Pokemon games up. Yeah, I'm down to run a little Pokedol in 45 minutes. Look at Granny putting in that work. Roadrunner Learning Pursuit is pretty nice. You can get rid of Growl. Maybe that's what we do. Every like 30 minutes, we just do a different intermission. All right, Granny, keep cooking. Keep cooking here. You're in crit range now. Let's go Daffy. Daffy hasn't seen a lot of work here. I feel like Psyduck could be a good emote. Like Psyduck would be a good emote for me to go for. I don't actually think this is fire type. I think it's pure normal. Never mind. Learn something new every day. That's a Pikachu. I think we actually just stay in and hit this Water Pulse for big damage. This is big damage Water Pulse here. And the Confusion. We love to see that. Get absolutely worked, brother. Absolutely worked. Heck yeah. Nice job, Daffy Duck. I think I have a Repel. Oh, Bugs Bunny, we're getting an Azumarill this early? It's so good. It's so over. It's so over, guys. I love that my Pokemon can evolve. I love it. I'm working on another playthrough, and I'm working on the number lock, actually, Tantan. And it's just so nice that our Pokemon can actually evolve right now, because like my Chimchar keeps trying to evolve, and I can't let it. Let's drop a Repel. Yeah. I knew that. I was testing myself. Yeah, I'm doing the number lock on off stream just because the editing, like the what it takes is just a lot more work. Let's actually grab these berries. What it takes to like plan and get everything going, just I feel like is not super enjoyable on stream, but it's like a fun challenge for me, and I think it'll make for a really good like YouTube video and stuff like that. So I think once I get it down and like the format down, I think it'll make for good stream content too. Okay. I feel like there's an item here. Nope. Do you just heal me, or are you gonna battle me? Let's lead Foghorn Leghorn. Foghorn Leghorn has not gotten enough play. Thank you, miss. Was unsure. Perfection. Okay. We're on Route 8. We were told to stop. Oh yeah, it's these people. Oh, forgot about the coastal Pokedex. See ya. This is where we add another Pokemon, right? This is Route 8. We add... I think this was the big one from the last time. Yep. You know what time it is, Tantan. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you remember in its entirety. But this is where we add... Oh my god, a Bagon? That's insane. I don't know how rare those are, but that feels super rare. I wish that could be representative of a Looney Tune. Not a Seviper. No snakes. This is a sneaky snake. Not a Drifloon either. I think I just remembered that I need to throw no Looney Tunes Dragons. I don't think so. Not on the Toon Squad team. Oh, Absol. There's a lot of cool Pokemon in this. What? This little area, pretty sick. I like this little mountainous region. I think it's a 10% encounter if I remember right. That is another Absol. Hey guys, we don't want any of these. We want the little guy. We just want the little guy. He's just a dude. He's just the lad. That's not the little guy, even though it feels like it should be the little guy. What are you doing up here on the mountain? You should be in the water. The little guy is just not coming in. Hold up, let me go to Route 8. Yeah, it's actually the highest rate in this entire thing. We've hit everything except it. That's kind of insane. Wow. We'll hit it here. This is the one. This is the one. Are there any other patches of grass? I feel like I'm gonna go up this way real quick. I feel like I'm a completionist when it comes to all this kind of stuff. This has to give me an item, right? Nope. Nice, little HP up action. Okay, wow, do we get everything? That was literally the only route? Okay, we can avoid that trainer. Okay, Mienfoo. Okay, we've literally hit every Pokemon except the one that we want. That's where we're at right now. Callispo popping in, dropping likes immediately. Trying to claim that top spot. Appreciate it, brother. Hope you're having a great evening. Great Tuesday night. Come on, baby. What is going on? What is happening right now? It's got a 20% encounter rate. Literally a 20% encounter rate. Spawn isn't decided by time of day, is it? No, I don't. I was looking at that. That's what I was just checking right now. And so it's different by the flowers, but it's not apparently by time of day. Oh, we've got a horde of Wingulls. We got a horde of Wingulls. You know what that means. We need to get out of here as fast as possible because hordes slow my game down so much. Oh my gosh. Also, Callispo, getting us to that next light goal. Cheers. Cheers, brother. At least not according to what it said. I might need to look up somewhere else just to see. Because our luck has been absolutely insane if not. Yeah. Yeah, it's literally, it's the most common Pokemon in this entire route besides one other thing. That's crazy. And there's nothing that talks about time of day. Come on. Come on. We don't need you. I just, like, what are you doing? You're cute, but I don't need you right now. We'll go to the next patch. It's a lower percent encounter rate, but we'll go to the next one. This is the one. I'm feeling it. It's right here. Right as we walk out. No, more in case. Callispo, you just missed the, what was it called? The Squirtle and the Pokedoku. What do you got? What's going on up here? Is this guy gonna fight us? He's got a single Machop. I think we can take him. I think we can take him. I don't know what's going on up here, but I think we got this. Foghorn, Leghorn. This is gonna be a good battle. Is this just... If this is just an outlook, then I'm gonna be a little upset. We'll see, though. We'll see. We'll peck here. We are a second stage Mon, which is very nice here. Yeah, we're chilling. We are chilling. Oh my gosh. We hit the flame body too. Easy peasy. I think this is just a lookout. Wow, I feel betrayed. I've been betrayed. All right, we're gonna find it in this grass. Right here. This is the one. Right as we leave. Let's go. Let's go. Huge. All right, we got the lad. Everybody knows him. Everybody's favorite guy. Quick ball. We drop those. Easy peasy. Big transfer to the box. We love it. Thank you for the addition. Thanks, bro. Self-taught. No, dude, that's... Are you lefty, too? I wasn't sure if it was the camera, but, like, it looked lefty. I think this is the right way. What's the playthrough right now? And yeah, I'm left-handed. Dude, us left-handed people got to stick together. That's what I will say. Let's grab this item. Yeah, Leaf Stone's gonna be nice. The playthrough is the Looney Tunes run. We lost to the 4th gym leader, I believe, a little while ago, and we took a little bit of a break, and we're now restarting it. But we lost because of a mistake that I made just while we were going. Like, it was like I accidentally battled the gym leader instead of healing because I thought there was like a warp pad behind him that could take me back to the bottom. And I just battled the gym leader on accident. Is it a Nuzlocke? It's kind of a Nuzlocke. It is. We only get the Pokemon, and like I said, you can see on the bottom there. You can see on Twitch, but we only get the Pokemon that were on the team during the Toon Squad back in. Did Twitch crash? Uh-oh. Let me check. Oh yeah, the bitrate went down. Let me see. Let me take a gander. Stream disconnected. Attempting to reconnect. Yeah, it did crash. Apparently. Are we live on TikTok right now? Hopefully it reconnects. I'm just gonna kind of leave it, and yeah, we can hope it reconnects. Just Twitch. Okay, that's awesome. I just started playing some Pokemon again. Gonna play some Sword, dude. I played through Sword. We did the Pipsqueak playthrough, and I really like it. Really brought some newfound joy to my Pokemon like Gen 8 runs. So I very much support that. That was a very fun run. Let's see. What do we? We don't really need to deal with that right now. Nolan? What was your like favorite Pokemon game growing up? Also, you know, for the entire chat, what was everybody's favorite Pokemon game growing up? We got to go talk to this dude, because then we got to go save the fossils from the cave. Oh my gosh, almost to 5,000 likes, guys. Callispo, Nolan, putting in the work. Thank you, guys. Callispo took over the lead. We love to see it. Emerald or Pearl? Pearl, I think, was like my first foray into my first foray into like the DS games, and I just really liked it. This guy's got to give me something. Oh, wow, he just talked about Rhyhorn. But yeah, I really liked Pearl. Obviously the Game Boy games, Fire Red, that kind of stuff, I really enjoyed as well. Can I get a repel on for this? Yeah, we got a super repel. Let's do it. Oh. Ruby, it was the first game I was able to craft my own team. First game was Crystal, though. I loved the Gen 2 games. I feel like Blue and Twitch doesn't want to work. That's really annoying. Let me... Give me 1 sec. And while I'm thinking about it, let me add that. I mean, Tantan, you can just pop over, stay on the TikTok. It's not a big deal today. It's not as big of a deal. We're just hanging out. How do I get off? Ah, okay. But yeah, I really liked Ruby. I think Sapphire. I think my cousin had Ruby and I had Sapphire, so I was a big fan of those just because that was like a time that we got to chill for. But I think Gen 3 was really good. Like all the games from Gen 3, so that includes like Fire Red, Leaf Green. I think I was a Leaf Green guy when I was younger. A little Firestone action. We love to see that. Hit it with the reverse. Hit it with the reverse. Yeah. 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 Okay. Hold. Swampert, Breloom, Ninetales, Flygon, Manectric, and Gardevoir. First ever team made with competence. Dude, that's a solid team. I really liked Breloom back in the day. I think Breloom was one of my, like, in my opinion, most slept on Pokemon. We're going to throw this guy here for a sec. Just do a little exploring. That is a sky battle that we don't want to do, but I want this. I want this dusk ball for this. I had yellow, gold, and silver, sapphire, emerald, leaf green, and diamond. Flag on umbrella, we're in the top 10 for that reason. Dude, yeah, Gen 3 was really cool. You're talking to a big Gen 3 boy. This guy gives us something, I think. Nope. All right, in here we are actually going to get a couple of encounters, which is going to be very, very nice. We might have to farm for them a bit, but we'll get a couple of encounters here. I'm just gonna fish for these. They look a little crazy, but they're just like these little black blobs, and we're gonna shoot for them. That is not one of our encounters. Give me another one. Let me pull up. I need to check something real quick. That is Ambret Town, Glittering Cave. There we are. So we've got our first Mon that we need to worry about is Houndour. So let's put Daffy in front. Oops. Houndour Zubat combo. I don't know why I feel like it's this one. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we got that. And Machop. So we've got basically one Mon that we're looking for and another one that we get to talk through. We've got one Mon that we're looking for and one that we get to talk through. What are we looking for? We are looking for a Pokemon to represent the Martian Manhunter. Or not Martian Manhunter, gosh. Marvin the Martian. So that is going to be Solrock in Glittering Cave. Now, there's another one. Oh, I thought there was going to be another Mon. This darkness is kind of crazy. There's another Mon that is going to represent the Tasmanian Devil, and I've got some choices for that one. We've got Kangaskhan, we could do Marowak, we could do Sandslash, I believe. I think Kangaskhan is probably the most fun, and you can find Kangaskhan here. So I was kind of thinking of Kangaskhan, but if you guys prefer any of the other ones, let me know. Kangaskhan is a marsupial, which was kind of the main thought that I had. Oh my gosh, 6,000 likes, guys. Cheers. Thank you all. And I'm actually down for Lunatone or Solrock, so whatever we get. Shadow Claw is really nice. Hey. All right. Where are we? I'm so lost. Whoa, whoa. There we go. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think Kangaskhan is like a fun choice. I really like Kangaskhan because it has the Mega in this gen. So I think that was why I was leaning towards that. Just because we don't get a ton of other Pokemon with Megas. It's probably the closest thematically because it's fast. Yeah, that's fair. I have no problem with doing that. I was just thinking about it. Because I feel I don't think we have any other Pokemon that have Megas besides Gardevoir right now. Is this the exit? Did I go backwards? Or however you spell it. You nailed that. That was actually perfect. I did go backwards. But this will reset our encounter, so that's fine. Lunatone. Okay, well, should we take Lunatone? I feel like Lunatone is just as good as Solrock. I think we can get behind that. Let's drop a Water Pulse. I don't think this will KO. Yeah, perfect. And it gets confused. We love to see that. Feel like I spelled that horribly wrong. Maybe a bit. We don't have to talk about it. Just, we'll move on as a group. I feel like this Ultra Ball gets this done. Ultra Ball gets this done 100% of the time. Sorry, Great Ball gets this done 95% of the time. You can't be that confident, That's the problem. Hey man, can we stop using Psywave? That'd be lovely. Brother. All right, now we got to kind of pivot here. Let's go. I mean, Bugs is tanky. We got to tank a little bit with Bugs here. We'll throw another Great Ball, I believe. Just gonna mash the A button. Hey, brother. Are you guys B mashers or A mashers? Is the real question. Or do you alternate? I feel like an alternate usually works. A mashers? Okay, we like to hear that. I suppose it's a timer ball now. There we go. Finally. All right, this is Marvin. I hold A while the ball is open and then let go once it starts wiggling. Ooh, interesting strats. I used to go the square. I used to hit, you know, A, B, Y, X in a square. So that was my classic. All right, this is Marvin. Marvin the Lunatone. Let's go. I feel like the Lunatone Soul Rock duo is underrated. But big addition to the team. Let's see if we can find a Kangaskhan. Ooh, Soul Rock. Dang. Would have had our choice. Would have had our pick of the litter. I really get so twisted in this cave. All right, I'm going to test Nolan's strategy here. Because we got the Kangaskhan. Let's go. Let's go, baby. All right, we got a quick ball. We're just gonna do it. Holding A while it's open, and then let go once it starts wiggling. Okay. Oh, so close. So close, Nolan. Any ideas for what team you want to run in ZA? I have absolutely no idea. I need to put in some time and really think about it. That was so close. That's crazy. Was that just bite? That was a lot of damage for just bite. We're kind of in crit range. We got to use one more water pulse. And then we'll pivot. One more water pulse, then a pivot. Nice. Got the crit. Crits do 1.5 times damage in this one, I believe. Oops. So we'll go Bugs here. But I'm trying to decide because it's Outlabs. You're here. Yes. Is the Twitch back on? The Twitch was being a little funky. But did it come back? How's it going, brother? How is it been? Okay, Bugs is out, and we will throw a Dusk Ball. We'll throw our Dusk Ball. And I'm doing the same strategy, Nolan. A, holding A, holding A, holding A, let go. Perfect. Perfect. Nailed it. In terms of the team, we've got Chikorita versus that was huge. That was big. Kangaskhan's really nice in this. We got Chikorita, Totodile, and Tepig, all of which I'm a fan of, but I think I want to give Chikorita some love. It definitely needed some in its original game, and so I think it deserves that now. If I was to pick one, we're just gonna call this guy Taz. All right, and now I'm gonna quickly heal up again. I think I have a potion or something. I do not. I'll just use a super potion. But the team is coming together. We've got a lot of our encounters checked off the list. Let's keep going straight. I think this is right. Yep, nailed it. Twitch stream isn't working. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that. It's being a little weird. I think I'm going Totodile and then going to do the new Mega Dragonite and Barbaracle. Are you saying there's a Mega Barbaracle? Because that would be insane if there was 6 more hands. Yeah, Astrophilia. I'm not sure why the Twitch isn't working. It's being a little finicky. I would have to restart the stream, and that would cancel it for you guys on TikTok. So I don't want to do that right now. The Barbaracle Mega I haven't heard about, but that seems fun. That seems cool. Astrophilia, how you doing, man? Don't you know not to play with fire? All right, Jesus. I didn't realize I had to say no. Twitch still ain't working for me. Yeah, I tried to restart it. Let me... That's not it. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm good, just waiting on the Twitch to load. It's interesting because it says the bitrate's all good right now. It just hasn't reset. Or it hasn't like relaunched. Let me restart it. It's gonna take 2 seconds. Nolan, I'll be right back. I think everything's gonna be totally fine, so